Good morning, everyone. This is Mitch. It's Monday, September 28th. Change the view around today. This is the view out of my window of my living room. I have floor to ceiling windows. The entire wall is all glass, and this is what I see every day. It's Lake Michigan. I wake up, I drink my coffee. Normally, when I'm talking to you guys on the video, I'm looking at this out the window. Everyone's always like, "What are you looking at?" Because my eyes will slant down or whatever. Well, sometimes it's the screen, just to make sure that I'm actually still awake. But the other part of it is, I'm looking out the window at the view, and now you guys get to see exactly what I'm looking at too. So I did change the background just a tad, and I'm not sure if we're going to stick with this or not. Back to this past weekend in college football. I didn't talk to you guys yesterday. I had microphone problems, but not our best week, not our worst week ever, and certainly not the worst week of anybody I saw out there picking games. We were probably near the front of the pack, which just tells you how hard of a week that really was on most people. I left a couple games out. I had some people in the comments section, ask me some questions, and I try and answer them, but I don't count those picks as part of my regular picks. I did like Mississippi State against LSU getting the points, and I was leaning Ole Miss, but I didn't state those in it, so I'm not going to count them, towards my record for last week. You know, I took a hard loss as well. I know a lot of fans took some hard losses. I look around at the sites and traffic is down. At the college football websites, a lot of fans' seasons, they might have come to an end as far as national championship hopes. But the college football season has really just begun, and just because the teams have one loss certainly doesn't take them out of the title hopes. Last year, our national champion had two losses, the LSU Tigers, and the champion may come out of the SEC again. I didn't think anyone was expecting anyone to run the table in the SEC. Speaking of the SEC, some nice matchups this weekend. Kentucky taking on Alabama at Alabama. Everyone knows I'm a huge Rich Brooks fan of Kentucky. I'm sure he'll have a nice game plan. Whether or not he has the talent to go up against the Tide, we're going to find out in a hurry. Vandy, putting that undefeated record on the line against Auburn. Vandy's getting a ton of points in that game. A lot. I was surprised when I saw the opening line. In Big Ten action, Ohio State going to Madison, Wisconsin to take on the Badgers. We have Illinois. Illinois playing at Michigan, and these are all really nice games that we're talking about. We have in the Pac-10, Oregon taking on USC. Really big spread in that game. I'm shocked. The spread is almost 17 points. It's 16.5. It's at USC. People, I guess, are looking for the big bounce. I'm not so sure, and I'm going to look a little more in depth into that thing. We got just a bunch more games. I've just touched on a few of them here. Of course, we're going to talk about all of them, all week long, and we got gavel to gavel football all week long. Football starts on Tuesday this week. It runs all the way to Saturday. We got a full slate of games. One game Tuesday, one game Wednesday, 3 Thursday, 2 Friday, and the full slate on Saturday. It's going to be a great week of college football. This is Mitch, and thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with giving you some picks already because we got games.